Hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment News. There is a brand new Bigfoot movie on the way. We're going to talk about that in just a moment, but before we do, we are trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. We have something like 240 left to go, so we need you to hit that subscribe button today. While you're at it, hit the alert bell, like, comment, send supers, or become a member for $2.99 a month. If you do comment, keep it friendly, keep it on topic, don't make it personal, and I will get along with you fine. Yes, Bigfoot, new Sasquatch horror movie in the works from STX Entertainment. And this news dropped yesterday. Director John Asher is headed out into the woods to find Bigfoot, with Deadline announcing the upcoming Sasquatch horror movie in an exclusive report this week. The site details the STX Entertainment and Citizen Skull Productions project. In this latest addition to the mythic Bigfoot myth, a beast terrorizes a modern housing development in a small mountain town. The attacks lead to the town's new sheriff fighting for her daughter's life. Jordan Reed wrote the screenplay for Bigfoot. Interesting note, Deadline's report mentions that John Asher is actually the grandson of E.M. Asher, an associate producer on the classic films Dracula from 1931 and Frankenstein also from 1931. Ever since the release of Jaws, moviegoers have been terrified of the water. Once they see Bigfoot, they will never go into the forest again, Asher said in a statement to Deadline. When I read the script, I was absolutely blown away. This movie is incredibly terrifying. It's going to keep audiences on the edge of their seats, added Citizen Skull's Mark Myers. All right, then. So, I think that there is plenty of room in the world for a decent Bigfoot movie. Hopefully, this is it. As far as Bigfoot goes, I'm not into the whole Bigfoot search conspiracy crowd. It's quite weird. Sort of like the alien UFO crowd, This is too driven by conspiracies and all of that. But I do in both cases believe that, well, in the first case, aliens, certainly they do exist. They're out there somewhere. I'll leave it at that. Bigfoot, it's definitely a story that taps into something very primal to humanity. Here in North America, these legends come from the Native Americans, and then, of course, they were passed down to us by its extension. Of course, in Asia, you have the Yeti. Do I think that there's likely to be or have been a species such as Sasquatch alive in recent centuries or even up to the present? Unlikely, but those stories do come from somewhere, and I think they really tap into our desire as humans to sort of to know about our missing link, that primitive ancestor still living in the wild, in the shadows, surviving against all odds. And I think there's something very interesting about that, something compelling, sort of like with Jaws, the fear of the water. So it does create a fear of the woods sometimes, which is sort of why, wherever you go in the world, if you're out alone in the woods and you let your mind wander, you get creeped out pretty easily. And, I grew up in the countryside, couldn't see our nearest neighbor. When the sun went down, you could see a billion stars or whatever, and there's that sense of isolation. And of course, as an adult, I spent many hours and over the years running trails in sort of very secluded areas, far from civilization. Had encounters with bears and rattlesnakes and other animals, cougars on occasion. So I can relate to that sort of that sense of the fear of the woods, and I very much do like the Bigfoot myths, though I'm not so much attached to this sort of Bigfoot hunting reality TV sphere, not at all. But yeah, if this turns out to be a good, truly scary, well done, well produced Bigfoot movie, I'm all up for it. But what do you think? Let us know in the comment section below. But until next time, keep it creepy.